Hello, welcome everyone. Welcome back to another exciting Wednesday of Soulful Continuum. I'm Brandon Ellis, and this is my platform, and I'm so excited to share it with you all. We're going to get started today with some hellos and waves. I see you coming in. Hi, Catrice, all the way from LA, my soul sister. Ooh, 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 ooh. Yes, we're getting ready to get this party started. Hi, Hazel. We're about to do what we got to do with this fan and all. Let me just tell you something. Hey, Brian. It was so warm today. And I was like, oh my God, did I overdress? I can't stand to overdress by any cost, darling. So guess what? We are waiting for our super, super, super big guest tonight. Hi, Pammy. Guess who it is, y'all? The Shrink himself. Yes, from Sisters in the Shrink Part 2, which you can see on Mother's Day in its full entirety on Roku on our own channel called Sister Sis TV, as well as Amazon Prime and a few other platforms, not to name them just yet. We're still negotiating. However, you're in for a true, true treat if you just stay on and see what. Hi, Candace, my love. I'm so jealous, Candace. You were just in Jamaica, girl. I'm trying to get to Mexico. Somebody's beach or island. I need a break. So we're just waiting. I'm waiting to see Mr. Donald Long, the shrink. There he. Oh, come on, Donald. Come on, Donald. Where you at? Where you at? Hopefully he is prepared and ready to go. Anyway, have you guys enjoyed? Hi, baby. Have you guys enjoyed the weather? I know we have here in Atlanta. It was like 60, 64-ish. So, like I said, I was like, I'm ready to take these clothes off, all the way off. But I don't want to get arrested. So, you know, I try to be polite and respectful by all costs, darling. So, yes. Oh, is it? Oh, no. Okay, my girlfriend Catrice just said it's cold as hell here in LA. Really? That's unusual for LA. And God knows I miss you and I miss my LA family. This is really hard for me. This whole pandemic has been really, really difficult for me to stay put in one state. I'm usually jumping on and off planes all the time because I love all my people everywhere, high, low, near, and far. There's nothing that can keep me away from you if I love you, right? And especially if I say I love you, then I got to show you that I love you. Now, I don't know about this lighting just yet. I'm checking it out. Let's see what we got here. Is that I think that's a little better. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Same here, Donald. Yeah, it's raining here. And it's like 54. Donald, where are you? You're 3 minutes late already, Donald. I'm going to get you when you enter this room, mister. Oh, okay. Catrice said I look good in that light. It's perfect. Great. I trust you totally. Thank you. I don't want to go to... I can't afford to mess up no light, honey. I already got, I'm of a particular age. Let's just say that. I am not going to reveal that. That is not for everyone's business. Sorry. I still need to get booked and do things, right? Okay, so let's just see. I'm starting to get a little nervous. Let's see. Okay, so let me just go ahead and request him. I'm requesting Donald myself. Hopefully he's on his line, on his Instagram. There he is. He is on. Right. You heard that, right, Catrice? We don't need nothing else to no gravity, nothing else. We come a long way. Catrice and I used to dance to Philadelphia together many, many moons ago, which is a Black modern famous regional company that tours the United States. Oh, there's Donald. Okay, now, Donald, you'll see a request. I see him in the room, but he has to click on send request in order for his video to pop up so we can actually go live together. Okay, let me see. There's that. He requested it and I accepted it. He should pop up. His video should pop up as long as his camera is on. Thank you all for joining and waving. Donald is unable to join. It says Donald's unable to join. Does he have you got your camera on, right, Donald? There you are. Hey, 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 hey.
Can you hear me?
What's going on?
Can you hear me?
Yes. Here we go, y'all. Get ready. Y'all
I
get
was
ready.
stressed. All right, this was stressful.
I can hear you. I know. It's crazy, right? But you know
What's
what?
up?
Welcome to a Soulful Continuum. We right here on this platform, we just try to have fun, let it all go. There's no rules, no censorship. Be yourself. Let's just have some fun. First of all, Donald, okay.
You ain't got to tell me, bro. All right.
I see you getting lifted, but let me just say this. Oh, hi, Tanika. Tanika was our guest last week.
Hey,
Hello.
Tanika.
Yeah,
Is that Miss Ann?
Hello from London. Listen, Donald, thank you. Thank you so much for doing this. I know your schedule is crazy busy, and you're going to tell us a little bit more about that. But this is something for not just for one person, it's for all of us, so that we can actually get this word out that Sisters in the Shrink Part 2 is a continuum of Part 1, which is already on Amazon Prime and Roku on our Sister Sis TV channel. And we are super excited and super stoked, and we want to get the word out because it's coming out on Mother's Day. So Part 2 will be coming out on Mother's Day. And I brought you on, obviously, because you are the lead star, darling, in this in this dramedy.
Cheers to that.
Yeah, this dramedy is going to touch people in so many ways, and we're so excited about how we can inspire and touch people's lives. And so I just want to start off with a few questions. I'm not going to keep you forever. What was the first clue to Donald that you realized that you wanted to be a performer or entertainer?
Oh, listen. I'm not going to get deep. I really don't want to sound cliche. But since I was a kid, I knew what I wanted to do, how I wanted to do it. I just didn't know when.
Wow.
I just didn't know when. And for me, the when came, I was just fed up one day working a temp service job. And I literally thought, my motivation, as silly as it might sound, as a kid, I always wanted a Lamborghini car. Like, ooh, I want a Lamborghini.
Oh,
and I saw, I was at work one day on this temp service job, and I just was standing there, and I said to myself, $10 an hour will never buy me a Lamborghini. I had an epiphany. And, well, what can? And so there was the obvious fallback of what my talents are. And I said, enough is enough. I'm about to go on every audition I can. I'm gonna try to be a comedian. I'm tired of talking about it. I want to do it. That was in 2008.
Oh, wow.
And I have been a entertainer ever since.
Donald, that's amazing. Well, let me ask you, where were you born?
New Orleans.
New Orleans. Oh my gosh. And so how long have you been in Atlanta? Are you in New Orleans now?
No, I'm in my house. I'm in my basement. Look at my dog.
Oh, I thought I heard him making all that noise. What's
Lola. Say hey. Lola just had a birthday.
What's his name?
Lola.
Oh, Lola. Excuse me. Hello, Lola. Whatever
What's her name?
Lola wants, Lola gets. Well,
so Brandon.
Yes.
So I hate to kind of take over your interview,
Oh no, you
but
won't do that, darling. You won't do
I'm
that.
just as intrigued and impressed by you. Working with you, sir, on Sisters in the Shrink 2
Oh,
was a gem was found in yourself. So rather than go on and on about that, I want to know like what's your like when did you get into where did you come from? Who is Brandon? Who is this dude who I'm sure I'm gonna work with going forward a lot? So who are you, sir? Come on,
oh,
Brandon.
that's so sweet. Well, Donald, you know this interview is most definitely about you, and I won't take up a lot of the interview time talking about myself, but I will say, just like you,
Hmm.
many of the other cast members, I knew by the age of 5 when I was putting on Michael Jackson, Melba Moore, Shaka Khan, Tina Turner, play with it on the 45, the LP and the record player, and I would imitate a lot of these singers and dance, and then my family members would pay me to perform. So
Hmm.
I knew then that I wanted to perform, and it kind of just came out very natural for me. And so
Hmm.
working with you, coming to set and working with you, Donald, has been a dream come true. I have to tell you because um, I remember praying and asking God, I said, God, could you give me a role that's just for me, a role that I don't have to fill, that somebody else did or somebody else knows about? Can it just be about me or
Yeah.
similar, closest to me as possible? I won't say all of it's me, Donald, because it's not that
Hmm.
whole role. Like, I'm not that delusional.
Hmm.
But listen, coming on set with you, I want to thank you because you make me feel so comfortable. And, you know, that's a big part for me when I go on any set, whether it's film, musical, theater, television, dance concert, whatever. I look for the team, the production team, and the main players that I have to interact with to give me a certain comfort level so I can be free to deliver whatever my character or my role requires. And
Hmm.
your generosity, your talent, your trust, your confidence, your comedic timing is
Hmm.
impeccable. Ain't
Hmm.
nobody,
Thank
I,
you.
I don't know too many people like you. It's like you go on the cut. I said, wait a minute now, he's not quite going by the script. This is my first time working with
I
somebody.
will run. I will run. You better chain me up. I will
Baby.
run with it.
And
Yeah.
I had to loosen up my strings because I was like, okay, Brandon, used to going strictly by the script in the book. If he's
Hmm.
free enough to do that, you have to be free enough to do it with him and let
Yeah.
him do it and
Yeah.
just rise to the occasion. I think there
Yeah.
was hey Donald, I think there was some magic happening between you and I during the
Okay.
set.
Like rabbit in a hat, or what are we talking about?
Well, you know, kind of like the storyline, a little magic, a little heat,
Eat like hot Cheetos, or
like hot.
you mean?
I'm just messing with you. And guys, listen,
Something.
that was the reaction that we created on
Yeah.
set. That was the
Yeah.
energy.
Instant chemistry, instant energy.
Yeah,
Man, it seems only inevitable as I speak positive things going forward that we will have a role in Sisters in the Strength 3. I think that this movie cracks the surface of
mm.
what we can bring, and with this cast, like I'm
Oh,
proud of the cast. I'm proud of the production. I can't give Hazel enough credit for her dream and vision.
me neither.
I am also thankful, giving credit and glory to God, that He has put a cast together
Amen.
that can maximize her vision. You know what I mean, and get her point across.
And
So, mhm.
and speaking of Hazel's vision, right along with Hazel's vision, what is your vision as an actor, as an African American male? What would you like to leave your audiences with? That's one question that I want to ask.
Well, first of all, I'm not African American. I am. Look at this. Look at
Ooh,
this. I am
I love your hair.
whatever strain my hair is right now. I am. Well, look at that. Look
It's
at
hot.
this.
That's hot. You doing
Okay.
that
All right.
thing.
I'm black as hell. I'm black. All right. All right.
You so
Um.
crazy. You so crazy.
Okay. What was the question? What was
Okay,
the question again?
so this is what happened on set, y'all. This is how it rolled.
Facts. Facts.
So I want to, your people want to know what can they expect to be left with after seeing Sisters in the Shrink Part 2 with Donald
Mm-hmm.
Long playing the lead role, who you are,
Mm-hmm.
as the
Mm-hmm.
shrink? And as an African American or a man of color, what would you like to leave your audiences with?
So I'm gonna give you a very genuine answer. Here's what sincerely came to mind.
Mm-hmm.
I just want people to enjoy. You know what I mean? I want people to enjoy. If if and when you tune into Sisters in the Shrink 2, I want you to say that that cast, I enjoyed that movie. I enjoyed that cast. I laughed. I cried. I enjoyed that movie. And whatever my role is in making someone enjoy it, then I am really humbled by that. I'm not a very selfish entertainer. I personally love being a part of a great team.
It
And
shows.
if somebody leaves out and says I enjoyed that, like if you're sitting there watching a movie, this is me sitting here watching a movie, and you're watching it, and before you even realize that you're doing like this, like then you're enjoying it. You know what I mean?
Yes, we
And
have.
so that's what I want you to get from it. Just enjoy it. So
Oh,
you can tell somebody else to enjoy it. So Sisters in the Three can have us jumping out of helicopters and stuff. Like
yes.
you,
Okay, so from that, Donna, we have a
you
question.
know
Would
we're
I be able to?
skydiving in part three.
Huh?
You do know we're skydiving in part three.
I
Hazel
didn't
has
know
us
about
jumping
that.
out of
I
a
didn't
plane.
know. I didn't
Yeah,
know.
yeah. Well, you go first, but you know,
Of
and
course,
then
I would
and
go
then I'll
first.
see.
Listen, off me. No way, Jose. So listen, Donna, we have a quick question here in the chat. It says,
Yeah,
"Will
what's
I be
up?
able to view it over here in the UK?"
First of all,
Roku.
yes. If you have Amazon Prime, which is everywhere in the world, you can view it. If you have YouTube, you can view it. If you are my friend, you can view it. And the young lady who asked that question is a very dear friend of mine, showing love all the way from the UK, which they are hours
Wow.
ahead. No, she's literally in London, um, hours ahead, and still tuning in to support what we got going on. So yes,
Yes,
but all
Roku.
of our London viewers will definitely be able to catch it on Roku, Amazon Prime, YouTube. You can click on Sister Sis Productions, and
Absolutely.
we want you to see this movie. It's gonna be fun.
One last question before we go, because I know we got a little late start, but what was something that intrigued you playing the shrink? What did you learn from playing that character? What did you learn more about Donald? And do you have any uh, commonality with the shrink? I mean, if anything, and can you tell us a little bit more about that?
Yeah. So I learned that for one, what I have in common with the shrink is I'm a communicator. I am a 1 + 1 = 2 person. I am all about getting to a solution, which is challenging because the shrink almost does everything but get to a solution in most cases. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean?
Uh-huh.
So there's that part. But then being the shrink, um, I don't know, man. It allows me to enter a profession that I wouldn't normally be in, and so it helps me realize as a shrink in the movie that we all kind of have underlying issues. You know what I mean? Like it's not again cliche. And these women in this film, the sisters, they have real issues. And as a shrink, if I'm really in character, I'm really listening to their real issues or their real. It's pretty much based on a true story through your common individual. You know what I mean?
And if
So,
oh, go ahead.
no. So,
Mm-hmm.
so it forces you to tune in, and the script kind of becomes what you naturally would say to someone you care about, which is kind of where I tie into being the shrink. So it's funny how that mixes together, but
Very
yeah,
well,
it works.
very well said. And I want to also ask you this: what would you hope that these ladies that are coming to you, these sisters with their real life issues, what is your hope that these characters or these real women, the actresses themselves, walk away with from the experience of coming to you?
As the shrink?
Yeah,
Well, one of them I'm kind of sweet on.
I
She's
know.
cute.
I know, baby. I want her in
um,
the office with you.
that part, that part,
That
that
part.
part. Um, well, one, I'd like to think that um, all the ladies who I work with on this project, we have developed a genuine friendship outside of this because this started from a stage play that has blossomed and blown up into Sisters in the Shrink 2. Not one, but two. You know what I mean? And so I like to think that all of those women enjoy working with me on and off the field, as they say. Like they are friends of mine, and I hope that um, it shows through some of these scenes because we bring it in this movie. Like I'm talking about the humor and the. You can't be mad at somebody who you work with in this film and still film with them because it is up close and personal. You know what I'm talking about, which is why me and you had to develop a quick, like, we gonna go there. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
immediately.
yeah, yeah.
Every scene, every lady, every scene.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I want them to be my friends on and off. I want us to always work together and always be positive with each
Oh,
other and take that from me.
yeah.
Hmm.
Excellent. Wow. Great answers. Another question that I want to ask you, because I'm not gonna let you go just yet.
Yeah, I'm kicking it. I had you. I am reserved
Okay.
again.
What?
I got my little bar going on over here.
What is Donald Long, you, Mr. Long? What have you been doing
Hmm.
outside of a busy film career and a busy? Are you still doing comedy? I know that you're also a comedian. And how have
Hmm.
you been surviving during this pandemic? And what's been some of your schedule like and your pastimes and what have you learned? And
So as you know, being a actor slash comedian, it is all about constant work. You know what I mean? We are entrepreneurs and we are our businesses. You know what I mean? So you have to keep working. And in the meantime, in between time, you do whatever you can to continue to be able to afford to pursue your dream. You
mm-hmm,
know what I mean?
mm-hmm.
So for me, those meantime and in between times have ranged from hosting karaoke nights,
Oh wow.
um, which I enjoy doing because I can't sing at all, but I can make fun of everybody who also can't sing and who
Okay.
can. So
Okay.
hosting karaoke is fun. I have opened up a car dealership, which is super fun, super fun. Shout out to the Long Standard Auto Brokers. Shameless
Wow.
plug.
Shameless
Yeah,
plug.
that's fun.
Hey.
That is also an entrepreneur journey. Um, and just being able to like, I can understand now how people um aspire to be actors and actresses, and then years later want to get on the directing side because I would love to produce and direct and be able. There are a lot of things in my head that are hilarious
Oh,
that
I
I
can
want the
imagine.
world
I
to
can.
be able to see it through my eyes. And I guess sometimes I'm in meetings with Hazel, our producer, and I just be wanting to just I want to say something so bad, like I want to add something so bad, and we are kind of boxed because this is someone else's production. And
Exactly.
although I'm grateful for it, I would just love to get some of my thoughts out there, like
Do it.
in a more.
Do
Yeah,
it.
well, guess what? Listen, Brandon, you already got a role. Okay, I am. What's it
Oh,
called when family hires family and they say you shouldn't do it?
oh wow.
Plagiarism? Is it plagiarism?
Um, I don't know if it's
Nepotism?
plagiarism
Nepotism?
or politics or
Nepotism?
I don't know.
What's the no plagiarism is when you sign something.
When you take
I think a
somebody
little
else's
Kim
stuff. Plagiarism when you
got.
take somebody else's stuff against the law.
Okay, so it's not that.
Nope.
Nepotism is when
Okay.
you hire somebody in the family.
Oh,
I
basically.
think.
Okay now.
So you are nepotized. You are nepotized. I am whatever I got going on, Brandon. I listen. You are a part of it, bro. For real.
I love you, Donald. Thank you so much for that. That gives me so much extra joy and comfort. Because you know what? I felt like we were on a playground together when we were in our scenes in the movie Sisters in the Shrink Part 2.
Yep.
I felt so comfortable with you that we could just play and laugh and sometimes a straight face, to get ourselves together. Because it got really crazy. And
yeah.
I felt some magic really happen that I had never felt before on any set. I'm going to say that honestly. And I walked away like, is that it?
I know, right? I know. Like, we ain't got no more scenes. What are y'all doing?
Right. Where's the rest of the scenes? And so I do look forward to part 3 and 4 and working with you as well in your own projects. I love to be on board, and now that
right now I'm looking forward to part 2. I just can't wait. Are you coming to the premiere?
Absolutely. You better.
I'm in that thing. I am in that thing.
Yes.
Yeah, I can't wait to see.
Hazel's already watched it like 3 or 4 times. She's already seen it.
Has she?
Yes. She says she can't stop watching it.
For real.
Yes.
That's dope. That's dope.
That's what's up.
I don't want to tease out too much, but the scene where me and you are running down the street and we both pull Charlie horses in the same take.
Yes.
And listen, that wasn't the comedy. That really happened. Like, we both pulled Charlie horses.
And don't forget, out of breath.
Out of breath.
All out of breath. And how many times we had to do it? Like 5 or 6 times?
Yeah. But we did it though. Fist pound.
Fist pound.
Fist pound. We did it.
We did it, bro. Yeah. Well, this has been absolutely phenomenal. I'm super excited. I can't thank you enough, not just for coming on my show and sharing with us about Sisters in the Shrink Part 2 that comes out on Mother's Day, but for your generosity, your intelligence, your wit, your talent, your generosity, your ability to make me feel comfortable, which was I was one of the newer additions to the whole cast. And so, you know what that feels like going on. You're the only one. Everybody's
first day of school. First day of school at a new school. Yeah.
Like, what you doing? What you gonna do?
Right.
Better not mess this thing up,
Yeah.
So I thank you from the bottom of my heart, and I look forward to many, many more scenes with you and growing together. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your evening. Don't drink too much of whatever that is in that bottle.
Look, you already see this is a shot glass that I'm sipping. So I'm, what I'm saying, I'm really kind of putting on like,
you already crazy. You already crazy. Too much of no crazy juice.
Man, you be blessed. You be blessed. You be well.
Thank you.
And I'm in your back pocket, bro. Whenever you need me, holler at me. On and off the court. You know, be good. You family.
And I'll slip you my cell phone number too, so you'll have that direct contact with me.
Okay. Sounds good.
All right then. God bless you. Thank you. Donald Long, ladies and gentlemen.
You see it. You see it.
Yes. Sisters in the Shrink come out on Mother's Day on Roku channel Sis to Sis TV, as well as Amazon Prime, and possibly a few other platforms. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, like Pornhub, I believe, is getting ready to.
Please do not listen to Donald. The drinks are kicking in, guys. Not Pornhub. No.
Listen, I'm a paid promoter by Pornhub. Well, you better disconnect me.
Oh my God. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for another episode of Soulful Continuum. Join us next Wednesday with another cast member from Sisters in the Shrink Part 2. We love you. Stay up. Good night. Thank you.